In this video I will talk a little bit more about SharePoint, Weagree SharePoint integration and security aspects. Who can access your contract files? Well, Weagree cannot deviate from the restrictions imposed on SharePoint access by Microsoft. So above all, the end user must themselves be authorized to access a SharePoint site. Weagree uses the end user's personal access right to store and manage every contract file on the background. It means that if the end user was not yet granted access, Weagree cannot override this. If the end user loses their access rights to SharePoint, then Weagree will not be their secret backdoor to circumvent this. But there are, of course, other ways. If other users have access to that SharePoint site, then other users will still be able to access those files through Weagree. It is really the Microsoft security settings govern your contract's security if you work with a SharePoint integration within Weagree. If a higher level of security is required as regards access to SharePoint stored files, Weagree also supports this. This would be if the transaction-related files are not to be stored in the so-called documents area of SharePoint, but in what is called a library. On SharePoint, access rights and user authorizations can be managed through a library to store all files there instead of through the documents folder. The documents area on SharePoint simply offers fewer customization options, and Weagree also supports libraries. So you can rely on Weagree's integration with SharePoint for a super secure connection and super secure storage of all your files on Microsoft SharePoint. Thank you.